Dear Professor, staff, parents, and friends, first I would like to welcome you all to the convocation ceremony of Fulbright University Việt Nam. I'm extremely honored to stand here on behalf of new students to share my own work with everyone. Now, how are you feeling? Do you feel the same as your first day going to school? I'm sure no one will be crying, hiding behind their mother anymore. But I believe most of us, including me, are nervous and excited about the convocation day. I'm feeling like standing in front of my crush, enthusiastic but speechless at the same time. Honestly, I'm very curious about your journey to Fulbright. Were you happy to finally discover your dream school where you would be devoting your 4 years of youth? Were you worried about the application deadline? Was your heart bursting with happiness when receiving the acceptance letter to Fulbright? I believe each of us had different story, journey, and I'm hoping to hear all of them. But first, with the honor to be on the stage, I'll volunteer to share my journey. In the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, to ensure the social distancing policy, I would like to invite you to join an imaginary trip to my hometown, Hà Tĩnh province, where my mother has dedicated herself to bringing up my sister and me. The dream to be an astronaut, traveling and exploring the universe stopped when I was 9. I couldn't see anything. And my biggest wish at that time was to adapt with the situation, go back to school. During my first year at school, while my friends had enough resources such as books, the internet, and attended extra classes, I only wished to have the textbook for the visually impaired. I went to school for many years without any textbooks. That was my challenging time. But looking back those days, I want to recall my peaceful childhood memories. I remember the afternoons when I played football with my friends. The balls were made of plastic, paper, straw, or even ribbon pomelo. I remember the afternoons when I sneaked outside to go fishing, flying homemade kites on the rice paddy fields. I recall them because I believe we can still enjoy the good things even during the hard times. As time flies, after my sister graduated from university, my learning conditions also improved. However, after a long time struggling to raise us and pay off my medical bill for my eye surgery, my mom's health was getting worse. Now she cannot do the heavy farming tasks, but she still stands by my side and becomes my motivation. She is my sunshine, the light of my life. And then in early November 2018, I had a chance to attend the orientation day for 12th graders organized by Quỹ Khát vọng. There, I was lucky to know and be encouraged to apply for Fulbright. I started my application only 2 weeks before the deadline. A personal application was too unfamiliar to me at the time. My English was almost a zero. After 2 weeks of working very hard, I submitted only 3 minutes before the deadline. Feeling like stressed as if I were playing the extra. Thank you. Feeling stressed, like as if I were playing extra in extra time in the Champions League final. I was so lucky to pass the application route and then went to the campus to participate in the girl interview day. That was a memorable day for me. I could meet up and listen to different stories, perspectives, and plans from my talented friends from different backgrounds. Having a chance to meet them was my honor. And then my personal interview was like an intimate conversation with my siblings. I felt relaxed to share my story with the admission team. But to become a Fulbrighter was always a burning desire in my heart. But I didn't put my pleasure on myself. I just fully enjoyed the process. When receiving my result, I was so amazed and delighted. I was admitted with the condition that I needed to prepare my English for a year. 1 year later, I participated in the bridge program with the class of 2024. Although the bridge program was conducted online, it was still an unforgettable experience. Not only did I improve my English, but I also learned some other things. Before that, actually, I doubted my abilities. Afraid of that, I couldn't catch up with my friends. But in the orientation section, Miss Bam said that Fulbright is the place to embrace cooperation, not competition. You'll never work alone in this journey. This made me feel more confident. Virtual learning means I must get used to tons of new things. Though it was overwhelming at the beginning, my peer mentors always support me. When I had a new idea to share, my instructor always respected it, was ready to learn, to listening, and was devoted to helping me to make it. In assignment, though my work was only one page, the feedback from my peer mentor was 3 pages long. I also attend other discussions with preachers enthusiastically. They played an important role in contributing to making the preach program more interesting and educational. The willingness of the learning support team really inspired me to overcome the obstacles and gain more motivation to start the academic year. That was my journey up to now. I know that Fulbright is a diverse environment. Each of us comes from different backgrounds and will have different paths. In the next 4 years, I hope all of you will have a meaningful time, will get along with each other, and make the best of the opportunities to overcome the difficulties together. Together, we will create a connected, energetic, pioneering, fearless, confident, and striving environment. I hope each of us will be an important piece to vivid Fulbright painting. After 4 years here, we acknowledge not only self-love, but the love for people around us and the society we are living in. Personally, I will try my best to gain as many experiences as possible, either successes or failures. I hope my experiences will be valuable lessons for people like me, for the handicapped in general and the visually impaired in particular. I firmly believe I can do it because around are elite people willing to accompany me to create a better world. Leave no one behind. There are you guys here, teachers and staff of Fulbright. We are a company. We are a community. Last but not least, I hope all of us will dedicate our creativity and knowledge at Fulbright to create a bright future. I wish all you a meaningful life with a heart full of compassion, a mind full of wisdom, and a courageous attitude. May our friendship will blossom into soulmateship during our university years and for many years after. Once again, if there are any obstacles, please believe in yourself. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain. If you guys haven't fallen asleep yet, I wish you all a fresh and energetic start for the new academic year. Thank you for listening.